Good morning all, welcome. We're getting some good commentary from Riv there, who's on Mike's shoulders. I thought I would vlog this weekend. It's our first weekend in isolation / self-distancing.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that. Riv is obsessed with baby sheep at the moment because it's obviously coming into lambing season in the fields. We have sheep. These ones don't have any babies, and she's very distressed about that. It's been a funny old week, hasn't it, Mike?
They are at Grandpa's house. It's been a horrific week. Around the bush.
Trying to smile through it. But anyway, I thought I would vlog our weekend of the new normal. It's not very normal, is it? So we're trying to do some normal things. Walking the dogs. I tell you what, I've never felt luckier to live in the middle of nowhere. Because the space right now is just seriously helping us out. Yeah, very, very thankful for the green spaces. Piglet is living her best life, except for the fact she's on a lead because she has been running off every day. But apart from that, these dogs are literally having the best week ever. Hey, never got more walks, more cuddles.
Happy spaniels are us.
So I've left Mike and River out on the swings outside, and I've come in to make some lunch because I have a feeling River's going to want to go to bed early today. She just said to Mike when we were walking to the swing, I'm tired, Danny, I want to go to bed. So we're going to try and cook her lunch and get her in bed for a nap. Also, in case you're wondering, I've never been happier that we put a swing in our garden last summer. It was a good move. We're not taking her to a public park, it is in our garden. So yeah, I thought I would do a little bit of a, like, what's in my fridge. This sounds ridiculous, and as a disclaimer, like, it's not being like, oh, I've managed to find food, because I know that, like, finding supplies in supermarkets this week has been an absolute nightmare. I'm actually really confident that the supermarkets and suppliers are going to pull through, and it will be like back to normal again in a couple of weeks. We actually placed an Ocado delivery like 2 weeks ago, and to be honest, because they shut down the website, I couldn't really remember what I'd ordered, so when it arrived I was like, oh sweet. So yeah, I'll show you what's in the fridge, what we have got, what we're working with this week. I actually had a regular delivery set up for the next few weeks, which has got us covered for the moment. So yeah, I'll show you what's in the fridge. Not entirely sure what I'm going to cook for lunch yet. So this is our fridge. It's not quite MTV Cribs level, but it's pretty tidy. On the top layer we have drinks, and this is kind of random because Mike's got some beers. There's a few bottles of orange juice, which we actually get delivered via Milk and More, which hasn't had the service disrupted, which has been awesome. I know they've stopped accepting new customers, but they've been great in terms of still bringing the stuff that they bring us 3 times a week. We also have some juices for Riv. I never buy these. These are what Mike has bought, which are, I don't normally buy them because they're like single use, but sorry, I'm just turning the alarm off. And then these we got sent in our, this is a can of rosé, love it. I might drink that tonight. We got sent those in our Mindful Chef box. Next layer down is our like vegan extras. So we have some tempeh, which came yesterday. We have, we're stockpiling the tofu, guys. We're stockpiling the tofu. This is like the only tofu that I buy. It's so tasty and it lasts a really long time, so we usually have a few packets in our fridge. River loves it as well. I might put some of that in. I might make pasta actually. And then we've got some hummus, half a can of beans, which I had earlier a couple of days ago. I made, what did I make with that? A soup. I think I put some beans in a soup. And then I've got half a pack of wraps, my fave. I eat wraps like every single day. And then this shelf is like River's shelf slash the meaty shelf. We've got a couple of different kinds of fresh pasta. We usually get one of these different kind a week, but she's kind of halfway in between two at the moment. I don't know quite how that happened. She's got a few eggs. She likes eggs for breakfast. She's got some cocktail sausages because whenever she comes to, which actually go off today, maybe I should put some of those in her lunch. Whenever she comes to the supermarket with us, it's like always what she wants to get. Try and avoid her seeing them, but there we go. A ham joint, which she loves. She's obsessed with ham and obsessed with smoked mackerel. So we've got some smoked mackerel. And then tiramisu, which is she also loves, which is almost finished. Next one down is kind of like extra add-on bits. Got a good selection of vegan cheese. The Violife stuff is amazing. This stuff is not so good. Cheese, we've had that in here for ages and we haven't eaten it because it's not great, but it lasts for ages. The Violife feta is also great. We try not to eat too much like overly processed vegan stuff. We try to cook from scratch a lot, but if we ever want to eat this, eat cheese replacements, it's really good. And then this is also really good, but it's very, very garlicky. This is the cream cheese from the same brand as that one. It's creamy cheese. Yeah, garlic and herb, it's really good. A couple of things of Flora, because this one is half empty, that's the new one. And then black olives and green olives. We've got some additions to the room. These two. Black olives and green olives, these came last night, so they're full. Me and River are like olive monsters. Jalapenos, they're mine. Gherkins, big fat gherkins. River loves them, I love them. Pesto, that's nearly finished. And then that's River's leftover breakfast that she'll have for this afternoon. And then in the drawers we keep all of our fresh stuff. So this was freshly replenished last night. We get through a lot of fruit. Myself and River all eat quite a lot of fruit, so this is our like stock for the week. Loads of apples, one pear which is left over from last week. Riv tends to eat the mini oranges and the strawberries, and then I love these big oranges. Got some lettuce, a couple of tomatoes that are left over from last week's shop, and then this is the veg. We actually have a lot of frozen veg at the moment. We don't have a huge amount of fresh veg because I've been making soup this week and putting it in the freezer. But yeah, so celery, I was about to say cauliflower, courgette, a little bit of cucumber left, a few pieces of asparagus, carrots, sweet potato, ginger, a shed ton of different onions because we use onion in everything, and I tend to buy it in like a big bag because we get through it quite quickly, and garlic and one sad looking chili left there. And then on the bottom shelf we have our Mindful Chef deliveries. So we get 3 meals a week, and we used HelloFresh for about a year and we loved it. We changed over to Mindful Chef when we went vegan because they have more vegan options. But I find with these meal delivery services you tend to get a bit bored eventually and then switch them up. So that's kind of our plan. We might change back to HelloFresh at some point, but at the moment that is my phone. Who is calling? It's my mum. Hey, Juki.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just filming. Can I call you back?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I was only ringing up for a napper.
I'll speak to you in a minute.
All right.
Okay. Bye. That's my mum. And then this is the veg. We don't have a huge amount of fresh veg because I've been making soup this week and putting it in the freezer. But yeah, so celery, I was about to say cauliflower, courgette, a little bit of cucumber left, a few pieces of asparagus, carrots, sweet potato, ginger, a shed ton of different onions because we use onion in everything, and I tend to buy it in like a big bag because we get through it quite quickly, and garlic and one sad looking chili left there. And then on the bottom shelf we have our Mindful Chef deliveries. So we get 3 meals a week, and we used HelloFresh for about a year and we loved it. We changed over to Mindful Chef when we went vegan because they have more vegan options. But I find with these meal delivery services you tend to get a bit bored eventually and then switch them up. So that's kind of our plan. We might change back to HelloFresh at some point. So yeah, we got 2 of those left and we tend to like keep them. It actually works out really well because they fit perfectly into this drawer and then they're not like taking over the rest of the fridge. So that is the fridge. In the door we have all of our condiments in this area. Ketchup, I mean a special shout out goes to the Nando's vegan mayonnaise and Frank's hot sauce. Peronaise, sorry, it's got piri piri in it. Mike is getting angry from over there. And then this is all the like chutneys, chutneys, mustard, and like cooking stuff. So we have like garlic puree, sun-dried tomato puree, stuff like that. The milk shelf, we have River's milk, which have the milk bottles that get reused, and then 2 different kinds of oat milk, okay? Because our coffee machine sometimes has issues with the Oatly barista, even though the Oatly barista tastes better than the Minor Figures one. If we want like a foamy drink, like a cappuccino, we use that one. If we want like a latte, we use that one. So that's why we have 2 different kinds.
Can I just point out something right
And then
now?
jams, and I don't keep anything down there. You can, Mike, one sec, because River snaffles it.
That, you know, I was left swinging away with River, expecting some lunch.
I'm too busy talking through the fridge. So I'm making a little sauce with some edamame beans, some sweet corn, shallots, tofu. I'm going to do like a tomato sauce with it, and then the pasta. I'm doing this bow pasta that Riv loves. I got from TK Maxx ages ago. So, well, not ages, maybe a month ago now. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. And I also wanted to show you, this is what I've got my mum for Mother's Day this year. So my mum is currently in complete isolation. So she's got a health condition, which means that it's really not smart for her to even go to the supermarket or whatever to get her supplies. So I've been taking over like bags of supplies for her, but this is her Mother's Day gift. She's first of all got a Diptyque fragrance that it's personalised with her name. This was actually sent to me by Diptyque kindly, but so I put that at the top. Then there's a bag of Orzo pasta, which obviously pasta is kind of hard to find right now, but I cooked a recipe for her a few weeks ago when they came around for lunch and used this pasta. It's actually a recipe from this book. And she loved it, and she's been trying to get hold of it also, and she couldn't. I had one in my Ocado delivery last night, so it's going to my mum. And then I've got a few books that actually, to be honest, these are just all from my bookshelf except for this bottom one. So they're ones that I've read and I think that she'll kind of find good in her little bubble of isolation at home. Little Book of Mindfulness. There's 2 sheet masks, which I also had hanging around that I thought she might like. The 9 Perfect Strangers and Before the Fall, which are both really good books, and then Mother's Day card, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, which is really good as well. I haven't actually finished reading this, but I got 2 copies because I got given 2 for Christmas last year. And then this one I actually ordered on Amazon a few weeks ago. I got one of these for Christmas and I love it. It's called The Green Roasting Tin by Rukmini Iyer. And she does like this is the vegetarian vegan version, but she does a meat eating version as well, and a quick roasting tin, I think. Such a good book. I'll actually get mine. I actually can't remember who bought this for us, but it's brilliant. So good. And I think it's currently like £7 on Amazon. Basically, really simple, delicious, healthy meals that you cook in one tray. So you literally put everything in, and they're so good. It's actually that good that I've dog-eared all the recipes. These are like must-cook recipes. So many good ones. So this is lunch. I've got mine. Mike's got his and no cheese. Riv's got hers separated out because she eats a whole lot more if you don't mix it together. I don't know why. Anyone else find that? Feels like she's got 3 different things instead of just one, but there we go. Lunchtime. Not gonna lie, guys, I definitely just fell asleep on the sofa for an hour. River went down for a nap after lunch, and Mike's actually gone off to play golf, which he's really excited about. He's had a really crap week at work, as I'm sure a lot of you guys have. I'm very lucky in the sense that work has been weird this week and everything has been pulled, but like I'm at home and I work for myself. I don't have anyone working for me, and I don't have that stress of like, what the hell are we gonna do now? I've just been putting everything in order and getting all my savings sorted and stuff because it's gonna be not good. Anyway, that aside, Mike was has been at work all week and he's had really, really long days, and I think for him, the idea of being able to go and play golf still, because obviously you're not near anyone or touching anyone or anything that anyone else touches, they're still open. So he's gone to play golf and just have a bit of brain time out. I fell asleep on the sofa, but I'm now going to cook, which is actually, I have to say, I'm really impressed with myself that I haven't napped at all this week. I've been home all day, every day, and I have not fallen asleep, which for me, I fall asleep. If someone's not talking, even if someone is talking to me, to be fair, I haven't been known to fall asleep. Anyway, I just got really boring chat. So I'm gonna cook my chickpea and spinach soup that Mike has been very much enjoying this week when he's been going to work. And I'm going to take some over to my mum. I think are we going to go this afternoon? We might probably tomorrow, because tomorrow's Mother's Day, along with her little Mother's Day present, because I think she'll really like this soup. So it's actually a Thermomix recipe, which if you don't know what a Thermomix is, it's one of these badgers, all singing, all dancing gadgets. I actually got gifted this. You don't need one to cook this though, but they have like recipes on their app, which are actually really good. So anyway, I'm going to share this recipe because I've kind of altered it a little bit anyway. So you need chickpeas, carrots, they say turnips, but I used potatoes, onions, I used red onions. They also said use dried chickpeas. These are not dried chickpeas because they're just what I had. They're left over from a HelloFresh recipe a little while ago. Some garlic, and they also say use fresh spinach, but I used frozen spinach because it's what I've got. Frozen spinach, by the way, guys, if you like spinach, oh my god, it's so much better because obviously fresh spinach goes off really quickly, and it also takes up loads of space in your fridge because it's a big bag. This is so handy. It's chopped and frozen, great for this recipe as well. So basically what you want to do first is chop all this up. Voila, like magic. And the first thing I'm going to do is chuck the chickpeas into a blender. Why are you not focusing, camera? There we go. Chickpeas in the blender. If you have dried ones, you want to put them in dry, grind them, like blend them up dry, and then put water in and blend them with water. But I've got wet ones, so blend. So they look like this. Blend them for about 20 seconds. If you have a NutriBullet or any kind of blender, that's fine. And then normally you would then transfer this into a pan with all the veggies that you just chopped. Because this thing cooks it as well, I'm just going to put them in there. All of those in there, and then you want to add 30 ml of olive oil, and then blend these really quickly for about 10 seconds. So you end up with something that looks like this. All of this then goes into a saucepan along with some water. It's about 400 ml of water. I might add a bit more actually because the recipe says 400, but I added a bit more of the veg. So it might need a bit more, and then you literally cook it up on a hot heat for about half an hour. Make sure all the veggies are cooked. At the same time, what I'm going to do as well, because again you can do everything in one with this thing, is steam the chopped spinach from frozen. Yeah, I'm gonna get cooking that and then I'll show you when it's finished. I also forgot to add, definitely put salt and pepper in there, it's always a good idea. So after half an hour, looks a little bit like that. What I'm going to do now is just blend it again, which you don't have to do if you want more of a chunky soup, but if you want like a smooth texture, blend it again for about a minute. So now the soup is like a real smooth consistency. I'm just going to chuck in spinach, which was steaming above it. Obviously, at this point, if you have, I'm going to need to turn the camera off because I need to actually scoop it in there, but if you have fresh spinach, you can put it in there. It's going to be so hot that the spinach will wilt. Leave it for 5 minutes and it will wilt, and then just carry on like that. But if you or you could add it back to the heat if you wanted to, but if you have this, it just goes in and then you stir it in and it's done. And that is it. The soup is done. I'm gonna put them in this Tupperware now. And yes, in case anyone is wondering, I am using River's old powdered milk containers that she had when she was a baby as Tupperware for soup because she doesn't use them anymore. And it's pretty much the perfect like soup bowl Tupperware, isn't it? It's even got a little pouring spout. Not that I think you'd use it, I think you just take the whole lid off, but yeah. So Mike just got back from golf and I am now hopping on the bike. I have to say, Mike bought a Peloton. If you guys don't know what Peloton is, they're like a spin bike that comes with a big screen like this, and you can get live classes on it, although obviously at the moment most of the classes are reruns or old classes. There's not a lot of live ones going on. But at the time he bought this for himself for Christmas because I wouldn't buy it for him because I said it was crazy expensive and we didn't need it. We've already got an exercise bike these past couple of weeks, and I think in the coming months this thing is going to get lived on, so feeling very thankful for that today as well. But yeah, even if we didn't have this, I'd definitely think trying to like get active in some way every day is definitely helping me out, and I know a lot of my friends feel the same way. And those of you who have a Peloton, and say, can we like go in the same class together at the same time? I'm not on there today at 9 PM, but I have to say in the week, that's normally when my schedule kind of like gets me on Peloton is 9 PM. So maybe see some of you there. If you're friends with me, I'm just FleurDeForce on there. If you're friends with me, you can like, you can see like when I'm online as well. So if any of you are working out at 9 PM, let's work out together. But yeah, I think they're actually making the app, I don't know this for sure because it hasn't told me, but I think they're making the app free for a few months. That's what I've been doing every day this week, and it is keeping the brain sane. So I'm gonna do that, and then I've got a house party, my first house party with my friends that were supposed to be coming over this weekend. It was my friend Rima's birthday like a month ago, and we organised to all get together and have like a birthday party for her, or like a birthday dinner. There's only 4 of us. But yeah, instead we're doing it on the house party app and getting wine out, and it's in half an hour, and I want to do a half an hour cycle, so I'm gonna get on it. Sweat-tastic, guys, but I got it done. I only ever do half an hour usually, sometimes 45 minutes on Peloton, because it keeps me loving it. Like I get off loving it, if that makes sense. So I've been doing it, trying to do it every day, and if I get to the point where I hate it, I know I'll stop doing it. So half an hour done. Now I'm gonna open that really classy can of rosé in my fridge and drink it with my mates. Not in real life, but it's all good. Cheers, guys. Whoop whoop. This is really weird filming my phone. Having a hangout, Rima, Libby, Kelly, and me. And if anyone hasn't already downloaded House Party, we're loving it, and we haven't even played any games yet. It's great. Rosé on the go. Yeah, baby. Right, so I've got 2 options for dinner tonight. Jackfruit wrap, spiced black beans and salsa, which I would prefer, but I know Mike won't necessarily like. And then Asian sesame tofu with pak choy and rice. Both 30 minutes. We had rice last night. I'm gonna go with this. Seems kind of weird. It's like a pancake. Let's do this. Dinner is served. We went a bit off the recipe and actually used the wraps that we had in the fridge because Mike was like, I don't want it in a pancake, which is kind of fair enough. Yeah, looking good. Jackfruit wrap, goodies, salsa, whole bottle of rosé.
Bit of lady.
All for me. You
All
having
for you.
some too?
Get a grip, love.
What are you lot doing? Do you want to go watch a movie? No? Cut? No? Piggy? You so want to watch a movie. Seeing as we can't go to the cinema, we cranked up the projector. Haven't been in here in a while.
I might have been.
Have you? When I was away? Mm-hmm. And we're trying to pick what to watch. The Invisible Man is the #1 contender right now.
Paw Patrol, Mighty
Oh,
Pup.
don't tell River.
Oh my lord, we're in so much trouble.
That is what's going on. I've got my wine, we're gonna watch a movie, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. It is Sunday, the sun is shining. So today, I'm currently in the process, I've just had a shower, of baking some bread. I've got 2 loaves on the go in here. I just split the dough. And I am gonna cook some and take it to my mama, along with some of the soup that I made yesterday and some stuff. I've also got a package of things to drop off with my brother and his kids. I actually bought this for Willow's birthday. It's frozen nail varnish. Her birthday's not till May, but I saw it in TK Maxx and I just thought she loves frozen and she loves nail varnish. So I'm gonna give it to her early just for a little treat on Sunday. Also got some Bath and Body oil for my sister-in-law. I'm gonna lend my brother my Underwater Dogs book because I think him and Arthur will love it. And also lend Arthur my illustrated Harry Potter because he loves Harry Potter and he's starting homeschool from Monday. So yeah, I think they're gonna need as much distraction as they can get. So I'm gonna drop that off as well. Mike and River are watching Paw Patrol in the sitting room. I got some lovely flowers this morning. Petrol station, bog standard flowers and some Marmite toast delivered to me in bed. It was delightful. My goodness, that plant needs watering. Check this out. I think River might have been in here. Let's give you some water, my little friend. And that is it really. I'll take you along the day with me, but we don't really have too many plans at the moment. The bread is done. I'm gonna wrap it up. It's actually still really hot. I'm gonna wrap it up and take it over to my mum's and wave at her through the window. I also just opened this from River as my Mother's Day present. My sister actually took her when she had her a couple of weeks ago to a painting place and made this. I think it's so cool. I love it. Good skills, River. So I've just got to my mum's house. I'm sitting in the car. I can see her through the window. She's like, what are you doing in the car? Get out and wave at me. That's my dad. I just had the weirdest drive over here, guys. I haven't been out of the house since Monday. It's now Sunday. And on Monday I went to the supermarket and then bought my mum groceries. And I've been driving over here like, I've been let out. Here are my parents. I'm like, get away from the car. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it? And you know what? Driving over here was actually like, hang on, I'll be 1 minute. I'm just filming. 1 sec. It was actually so nice, like seeing everybody out enjoying. This is my mum. River's not here. Yeah, like seeing everybody actually enjoying being out, and so many people were like cycling. Look, here she is. Don't touch the car. Seeing everybody like out and enjoying like the sunshine and walking and cycling and just like getting back to the simple things in life made me actually really happy. Yeah, it's good. Anyway, they're literally like trying to get in my car right now. I better go. This is our Mother's Day hangout today. Yeah. Hi guys, I miss you. Good evening all, a bit of an update, looking a bit rough, let's find some better lighting. Bit of an update for you all. I have been doing a bit more soup cooking, which I didn't vlog because I thought, really sweaty forehead, gross. Because I thought that it might be boring after yesterday. And then I've been doing some housework, which was also boring. I basically cleaned this whole floor. Squid, get off it. If you've been following my Instagram, you will have seen that I've been resealing the floors. Like day by day I do a different section, so I did in there. I actually didn't do one yesterday, but I did in here on Friday, and then I did the steps on Thursday, and I did this room on Wednesday. So tonight it is this bit, which is the biggest section. So I've double cleaned it today. I've got this like hoovery floor cleaning gadget. Oh, shush. So I used that twice. I did it once this afternoon, once this evening. I'm now going on the bike for a workout, and then I'm going to come back and seal the floor. Mike's going to cook dinner. He's doing bath time with Riv. And that is about it for our isolation Sunday so far.
Doing that first addition to reach you down in just over 10 seconds. 40 to 50 resistance, now we go.
Well, I was the only one in the class tonight because I picked an old class, but I beat my personal record, which I'm really happy about, or I was happy about until Mike told me what his record was. And then I was like, okay, I've got a lot of work to do. Also guys, look what I just found in the gym. FleurDeForce has been hiding a full bottle of anti-bac gold dust, doesn't he know? I'm actually really glad because we have like half a bottle left of our house one and it's sold out everywhere, so it's good to know there's a full one here. I'm just wiping down the sweaty bike. Lovely. Thinking about it, I should probably save it because we've got more to worry about than a sweaty butt bacteria right now, haven't we? Yeah, I might steal it off Mike and replace it with like the shower spray or something. I don't know. So I've just come upstairs into our bathroom. This is the madness that ensues when River has a bath. Literally stuff everywhere. She's got these polystyrene blocks from a delivery we had the other day that she's super attached to. She's got her cushions there from her bedroom, dolly, dirty clothes on the floor, that's Daddy, the towels in a mess. She's got her new favourite hat, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm going to show you this because it's so funny. So I bought her this hat I actually put it in a haul video, which will probably go up maybe before this video, but I bought her this hat the other day, and she absolutely loves it because her favourite book, which she's obviously, look at the bed as well, this was made before she went to bed, her favourite book is this one, the Coco Chanel one. I swear to God I didn't enforce this on her. She absolutely loves it. And look at the hat that Coco Chanel wears in this book. And Riv literally is like, Coco, it's Coco's hat, mummy, it's Coco's hat. The sweetest thing. Right guys, first coat is down, wait for it to dry a little bit, wipe off the top, and then I'm gonna do another layer and then wipe off the top of that. So I'm gonna quickly eat my dinner. Whew, it's stinky in there. Mike has been chefing it up. Something is definitely like not the normal way round in that activity this evening. Domestic god over here. And I'm being real classy and just drinking tonic water out of the bottle because half a bottle left from last night. Yeah, watch out, I'll cough on you. What is this, Mike?
I don't know, it's whatever Michael Chef made it.
Tofu and pak choi rice. Delicious. Where'd you get that rosé from?
The fridge.
So, it is now 11 PM. I've literally just finished the second, like wiping down the second coat of the sealer. Looks a little bit blotchy still a bit stinky. I'm gonna stay out of here. And yeah, Micah's gone to bed a little while ago. I'm gonna go to bed now. I feel like today has been much less interesting than yesterday. But there we go. This is the first weekend in isolation. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm hoping that I can like vlog every weekend. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It might get a bit boring, so we might run out of stuff to do. It'll be very repetitive, but I feel like we're all in the same boat with that. Yeah, I'm gonna go and hop in the shower and then get into bed. And I'll see you guys hopefully next week. I'm also gonna be uploading like my normal kind of, well, probably not my normal videos, but like pretty normal in terms of monthly favorites and stuff like that. So my hair is an interesting mess. But yeah, see you guys very soon. Stay safe and lots of love to you all. Bye guys.